Hello there. I've put on my wonderful, sweet meditation music and trying to still myself for meditation today so I can figure some things out as to how to improve myself. Sorry, I gotta turn my timer on. And for me, I have to figure out what it is, the reason why I feel whatever it is I feel when people say, hey, don't do this anymore, or don't talk so much anymore, or don't make jokes to that person because of XYZ, or don't do that anymore. And that's just, in some aspects, really not nice to me, or for me, I guess I should say, because then I'm not being Tasha, I'm being you, or whoever it is you think you want me to be. So in order to correct that within myself, put a mask on, as it were, for that specific period of time that I'm with you or them, he or she or whatever, it takes some mind replacing, I guess I could say, for myself. So I take that bit of negativity and I rearrange it for myself and replace it with a happy thought. Once I have figured out why it is I feel that way, and I believe I have done that this morning, since I had a nice long walk around the cemetery. No, I don't go to talk to dead people there. I go to talk to the crows, actually, because there's tons and tons and tons of them. Have you ever noticed? It's amazing. And they actually gather around and listen to me. And that's all I need, primarily, is just for someone to listen and not say, oh, just roll it off, you'll be fine. Some things I can do that with, but this is, like, I guess, really deep-seated in me, that people feel the need to change other people for whatever reason. So in exploring that venture today at the cemetery, it's very beautiful, by the way. I had no idea how beautiful cemeteries are. And in talking to the crows and listening to what they had to say, it was just absolutely moving, and I let go a lot of frustration over being told just to roll it off and being told change this, change that, plus, well, we all know that was just the straw that broke the camel's back, right? Because of other things that happened throughout the week that started it, and I let that roll off. And then Tuesday, and I let that roll off. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and just yesterday was it. I'm like, okay, I have to go home and have a drink, but I don't really drink, so I got my little Arizona green tea and put my vitamins in there and got happy that way, a natural happy. So in realizing that I need to let go of things sooner, I feel I need to replace it with a happy thought and bless that person and let it go for them wanting me to be however they are, and me accepting the fact that I can be a good enough actress for that time period and just do it. Because that will help me later in life discover more about myself as to why people feel the need to change me, or you, or anybody, So I decided that, of course, I have to let it go. I can't progress in life spiritually, mentally, physically if you hang on to it. And though I try to only hang on to stuff like that for one day, yeah, I still had a little teeny bit left today. So that's why I went for the walk around the cemetery, talked to the crows, let my snakes slither around on the cement, not the grass, pesticides, and just had a nice long talk with myself and God, and say, hey, what's really going on? I need to let this go. Help me figure that out So I just put that person in the white light of God and bless them and love them and cherish them and bless myself and forgive myself for hanging on to it even this long. You know, probably about 10 hours too long. But I bless myself and I love myself, and I can let it go now. But I had to figure out why, and when I was a kid this, and you know, nobody listened, and you're not really hearing what I'm saying. You think you heard me, but that's not what I meant. You just took whatever I said and meant it however you meant it and shoved it in your box, a square peg in a round hole, and I didn't mean that. But I can keep my mouth shut and find peace within myself, to love myself, to hear me and listen to me and do what I need to do in order to progress and get better in life. But again, that's not a victim. That's healing in your own time, if you choose to heal. If you don't choose to heal, then yeah, maybe you're a victim. But as for me, I am in the process of always healing and always trying to get better. But I still have the need to be heard. You know, just hear me. And usually once I vent, I'm going to turn the music back on here. Once I vent, I'm fine. But I never had the chance to vent like until this morning. And the crows are really good listeners, did you know? And of course then there were the people holding their dogs. I guess you're not allowed to walk your dogs in cemeteries or something. I don't know. They are good listeners. And good talkers too. Yeah, I believe in listening to the animals and hearing what they have to, what their spirit has to tell your spirit, and calming itself to grow and learn and see the bigger picture of it all. Because I do realize this is a very tiny picture in the whole scheme of life. But I just needed to figure it out. I just needed to figure out why I had such an attachment to, oh, don't be so friendly, or don't be this, or don't be that. You know, why do you have the need to change me? I'm basically a good person. I'll do just about anything you ask me to do if you say it nicely, you know? So, I feel better that I let that go, that I'm trying to let that go, because I'm still talking about it, huh? But I'm willing to. I'm willing to let that go and grow and become better and learn how to forgive faster and forgive myself faster and just let it roll, as my friend says. And I know she didn't mean that, you know, maliciously. I know she has every good intent for me because she's just a wonderful person, but I just wasn't ready to let it roll because I hadn't even started talking about it yet, you know? So, I have talked to you. I'm up to 8 minutes, and I'm going to let it go now because I feel better. I feel more healed, and I have faith that within the hour my scab will fall off and it'll be totally healed, and I can move on with my life. And I hope you do too. And I hope you love yourself, because I love me enough to let anything go. And nothing in life is worth being upset for 2 days for. Okay, be well and love yourself. Thank you. God bless.